Taylor Swift just dodged a major legal bullet, and honestly, the drama surrounding Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni keeps getting messier by the day. If you've been following this Hollywood controversy, you know it's been absolutely wild. Today we're breaking down how Taylor Swift got dragged into this mess, why she was subpoenaed, and how her legal team shut it down fast. Let's dive in. All right, let's start from the beginning, because this story has layers. Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni starred together in the 2024 film It Ends With Us. But what should have been a successful collaboration has turned into an absolute legal nightmare. Blake Lively filed a lawsuit against Baldoni, accusing him of sexual harassment and running a deliberate smear campaign against her. But here's where it gets complicated. Baldoni isn't backing down. He's countersuing both Blake Lively and her husband, Ryan Reynolds, for civil extortion, defamation, and invasion of privacy. So we've got lawsuits flying in both directions, and somehow Taylor Swift, who wasn't even in the movie, got pulled into this mess. How did that happen? Well, that's where this story gets really interesting. Here's the tea. Back in 2023, Baldoni claims he was invited to Blake Lively's New York home to discuss script changes for the movie. And guess who was there? Ryan Reynolds and Taylor Swift, who Baldoni says were acting as Blake's dragons, basically her backup support team. According to Baldoni's side, Taylor Swift allegedly tried to pressure him into accepting Blake Lively's script rewrites. Now, we know Taylor and Blake are close friends, but this accusation suggested Taylor was actively involved in the creative process of the film. But wait, it gets even more dramatic. Baldoni's legal team later alleged that Blake Lively's representatives threatened to release old text messages unless Taylor Swift issued a public statement supporting Blake. That's a serious accusation, essentially claiming they tried to blackmail Taylor Swift into taking sides. So what did Baldoni's lawyers do? They sent subpoenas to Taylor Swift and her legal team, trying to get their hands on messages between Taylor's representatives and Blake's representatives. According to Variety, they wanted to use these communications to prove their allegations. But here's the thing. Taylor Swift's legal team was not having it. They immediately objected to the subpoena, calling it an unwarranted fishing expedition. Basically, they argued that Baldoni's team was just trying to dig through private communications, hoping to find something, anything, they could use. And you know what? It worked. The subpoena was withdrawn. Taylor Swift's legal team successfully shut down this attempt to drag her deeper into the controversy. Taylor Swift's representatives have been crystal clear about her involvement, or rather, her lack of involvement. They stated that she was not involved in any casting or creative decision, and never saw an edit or made any notes on the film. Earlier this month, Swift's team told the BBC that she was being brought into this legal battle purely to create tabloid clickbait. Honestly, that seems pretty accurate when you look at how this story has been covered. They're basically saying Taylor Swift had nothing to do with this movie, nothing to do with these business decisions, and she's only being dragged in because her name generates headlines. Blake Lively's team is celebrating this victory. Her spokesperson said they were pleased the subpoena was withdrawn, and that they will continue to stand up for any third party who is unjustly harassed or threatened in the process. But they also went harder, saying that Baldoni's team has been trying to put Taylor Swift at the center of this case since day one, and that, faced with having to justify themselves in federal court, they folded. Blake's team is essentially arguing that all of this Taylor Swift drama is just a distraction from the real allegations, the sexual harassment and retaliation claims against Baldoni. So what does this all mean? Well, Taylor Swift successfully avoided getting pulled into what could have been a very messy, very public legal battle. Her legal team moved quickly and effectively to shut down the subpoena before she had to turn over any private communications or potentially testify. For Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, this is just one battle in what's shaping up to be a long legal war. Both sides are still facing serious allegations, and this case is far from over. Blake Lively's team denied the text message blackmail allegations as unequivocally and demonstrably false. So we're looking at competing narratives about what really happened behind the scenes. This whole situation shows how quickly Hollywood friendships can become legal liabilities. Taylor Swift learned that lesson here, but thankfully, her legal team was prepared and got her out of this mess quickly. What do you think about all this drama? Do you believe Baldoni's claims about Taylor Swift's involvement? Or do you think this was really just an attempt to generate headlines and distract from the main allegations? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if it helped you understand this complicated situation, and subscribe for more celebrity legal drama breakdowns. I'll see you in the next one.